Let me ask you this. How do you find the biggest container in a room full of random boxes? Sound tricky, right? Well, today we are solving something just as challenging, but way more fun. The LeetCode classic container with most water. Whether you're prepping for a coding interview or sharpening your skill, this problem is a game changer, and we are solving it in style using C Sharp. Ready to master this? Let's go. Here's the challenge. We have an array of heights, and each height represents a vertical line. The goal: find two lines with the x-axis from a container holding the maximum amount of water. Think of this like as a virtual Tupperware challenge, except your container can't tilt. The side stays vertical. At first glance, you might think, do I have to check every pair of lines? Sure, you could do that, but that's a brute force solution with a time complexity of 4n square. We want to go faster. Let me introduce you to the superstar of today's show, the two-pointer technique. When I first learned this trick, it blew my mind. The idea is to use two pointers, one start at the beginning of the array, the other one at the end. We'll calculate the area, then move the pointer pointing to the shorter line inwards to maximize the container size. Easy, right? Here's the game plan. Start with the two pointers, left at the beginning and the right at the end of the array. Calculate the area between two lines. Move the pointer pointing to the shorter line inwards because the height of the shorter line limits the water. Keep going until the pointer mates and track the maximum area along the way. Let's bring this to life using some C# code. Here's how you'll implement this solution step by step. This method, max area, takes an integer array height as input. Each element in the array represents the height of a vertical line. And our goal is to calculate the maximum area of water a container can hold. We start by initializing max area to 0. This variable will store the largest area we have calculated as we go through the array. Next, we define two pointers. Left start at the first line in the array and right starts at the last line. These pointers will move towards each other as we try to find the maximum area. We use a while loop to keep running as long as the left pointer is less than the right pointer. This ensures we evaluate all potential containers. Here we calculate the width of the container formed by the two pointers. It's simple, the distance between the left and right indices. The height of the container is determined by the shorter of the two lines. And so we use mat.mean to get the smaller value between height left and height right. Now we calculate the area of the container using the formula width into current height. We compare the current area with the maximum area. If the current area is larger, we update the max area. To potentially find the larger container, we move the pointer that points to the shorter line inwards. If height left is less than height right, we increment left, otherwise we increment right. Finally, after the loop finishes, we'll return max area, which holds the maximum area found. We start by defining an example input array height this. We create an instance of the solution class and call the max area method with the height as the input. Finally, we print the result, which is for this input is 49. The output confirms that the maximum area of water with the container can store given the input height is 49. And there you have it, the container with most water problems solved in C#. With the two-pointer technique, we'll reduce the time complexity of 2O, making it super efficient. Mastering this can give you a real edge in coding interviews. If you have loved this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe for more algorithm deep dives, and drop a comment below if there is a problem you'd like me to cover next. Until next time, thank you for watching and happy coding.